Hello and welcome to the online platform of Shield Defense Academy. This is your mentor Abhimanyu, and today what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about some of the most important aspects related to SSB interview. Now, as you all know, SSB interview is an interview जो basically defense aspirants के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा important है, right? It's a 5-day interview wherein you are going to have multiple tests, multiple tasks which you have to perform, and the interviewers are going to assess you on the same parameters. Now, importantly, there's one parameter that is untouched in SSB which I would like to highlight today. What I'm going to talk about is the GTO task, grip task, right? We are going to talk about that today. And इस वीडियो का main purpose ये है कि हम लोग ये जान सके कि there are certain aspects when it comes to GTO task wherein English becomes necessary. So what are we going to talk about? There are basically two aspects in GTO. One is a lecturette and second one is a GD, that is group discussion, right? Please remember, to fulfill and accomplish and get good performance in these two domains, these two areas, it is highly important that you must have a good communication skill wherein you can articulate yourself in a very fashionable and a better manner. So let me help you with that. In SSB interview, lecturette जो होता है, basically what is a lecturette? If you don't know, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. Lecturette is a portion wherein you are supposed to give an extempore, a random speech, an impromptu speech of 3 minutes. 3 मिनट की एक आपकी स्पीच होगी जो कि randomly कोई भी टॉपिक आपको सेलेक्ट करना होगा. You don't have much time to ponder upon that. You don't have much time to think upon it. And then what you have to do is you have to come there, you have to start giving your speech, and you have to stay there on the dais, on the stage, catching the limelight for the next 3 minutes. And you know what? The best part is your performance in lecturette and group discussion will make your future be decidable for the judges, for the interviewers, whether you are going to stay in the row or you're going to leave the queue. So let me tell you, there are some of the important aspects I would like to highlight about lecturette and GD. First of all, having a good and sound communication skill is highly important. Sound communication skill over here does not mean कि आपकी English बहुत ही अच्छी. You should have an average English in order to communicate, but yes, you must have English, right? It is necessary, it is of umpteen importance कि आप ये समझें आपकी average communication skill होनी चाहिए. You should have a basic command on your English speaking skills, right? Wherein you should be able to understand what the people are saying in the group discussion, right? What the topic is there, what the interviewers are actually asking. You should be able to understand and decipher that. That's the first thing. And second thing, you must be able to reply them in an acquainted manner, in a generalistic manner, not a specialist manner, but a generalistic manner. This is called as the doctrine of reciprocity. That is what I'm talking about. Wherein you should be able to communicate freely, you should be able to have the exchange of ideas and views. So what to do for lecturette? Lecturette के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? First thing, please remember, you must have acquaintance, you must have knowledge, you must have a touch with the current affairs topic or the topics which contain social hierarchical norms or which are recently there in the news. For example, it could be women empowerment, right? There could be other social topics like dowry. There could be other social topics like crime in metros, right? It could be anyone. So my point is urbanization, right? These are some of the, highly debated topics that you can possibly gain and have in the SSB interview. So how to appear for that? The first thing, you must have sound knowledge about these things. See guys, there are a lot of people who say, iski trick kya hai, uski trick kya hai. First of all, there's no trick to anything. अगर लोग कहते हैं मेरे अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, वो कब होता है? बेसिकली कॉन्फिडेंस आता कब है? When you have the knowledge. Only when you have the knowledge, you are willing, yes, I can debate, I can talk, I can express myself. Once you don't have that knowledge, you always try, वहां से आप धीरे से निकल ले, right? So always have sound knowledge about this. Second thing, there's another way that is important कि आप अपने lecturette और GD के दौरान आप अच्छे से वहां पे communicate कर सके, right? लेक्चरेट की अभी मैं बात कर रहा हूं, तो पहली चीज मैंने क्या बताई लेक्चरेट के बारे में? यू मस्ट हैव द नॉलेज अबाउट द टॉपिक्स. सेकंड थिंग, you should portray your knowledge in a very established and a systematic manner. Please guys understand this. हमें जब knowledge होती है, we think that we know everything and हम लोग कैसे भी उसे बोल सकते हैं, but that's not the way how it goes. एक imagination करिए मेरे को किसी टॉपिक के बारे में नॉलेज है और मैं आपको उस टॉपिक के बारे में बताना चाह रहा हूं, आप कैसे उम्मीद करेंगे मैं किस तरीके से बोलूं? नो मैटर हाउ नॉलेजेबल आई एम अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक, आप ये एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि इस टॉपिक को मैं एक तरीके से बताऊं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I should give an introduction about the topic. I should give a proper background to that topic. Third thing, what are the problems related to that topic? Fourth thing, what can be the probable solutions related to that topic? And lastly, you need to summarize all that you said. उसको आपको एक proper capsule form में summarize करके उसको एक proper way में end करना होता है. That's the way how lecturette is, delivered. This is the way. लोग क्या करते हैं आमतौर पर उनके मन में जो उनको याद आता जाता है, they start speaking in middle. They don't see कि वो किस पैटर्न में काम कर रहे हैं, right? So it should always be organized. You should also always have a systematic form when it is about delivering a lecturette in the SSB interview. That's one thing about lecturette. Now, let's talk about group discussion. अब मैं group discussion के ऊपर बात करता हूँ. What is the thing that you need to know? First of all, if you don't know the topic in group discussion, right, please don't speak first. Always initiate once you are thorough with the topic, you have the knowledge about topic. Because if you don't have the knowledge about that topic, you may find yourself ending up ruining your image in front of everybody over there, especially in the eyes of GTO, right? So that is what I'm trying to say. First thing, in GD, if you don't know the topic, stay silent. Listen to everybody. Observe. What are they talking about? What is the real topic? Are the people straying from the topic? अगर आपको knowledge है, तो ही आप उसको initiate करें, right? This one thing. Secondly, GD के लिए टॉपिक्स कैसे आते हैं? वही टॉपिक्स जो लेक्चरेट के लिए आते हैं. ऐसे टॉपिक्स जो डिबेटेबल चीजें. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आप बात करते हैं किसान कानूनों की, लेट मी जस्ट गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. अभी हाल ही में 3 फार्म बिल्स थे जो कि इंट्रोड्यूस भी किए गए और हाल ही में रिपील भी किए जा चुके हैं, उनको आउट भी किया जा चुका है. यू ऑल नो दैट, राइट? इट कुड बी अ पोटेंशियल टॉपिक in your SSB interview, right? Or there could be other forms also, जहाँ पे कि, for example, there could be other examples also. For example, privatization of the government sector, right? आप देख रहे होंगे कितना disinvestment policy गवर्नमेंट की चल रही है, privatization, semi privatization, right? Monetization, ये सारी चीजें चल रही है. These kind of topics, I'm not saying कि यही आएंगे, but these kind of topics have the high potential that they can be debatable, right? So these kind of topics can be a part of the SSB interview. So what am I trying to say? First of all, you must have the knowledge, because if you don't have the knowledge, you will never get confidence in the SSB interview, right? So in order to gain confidence, you must have firstly, the first thing, the key is you must have knowledge. Second thing is your behavior, how to present that knowledge, because it's not only about how knowledgeable you are, it's about how much convincing and promising you are in front of the GTO. So that is the second part that you need to know. What is that? That is the way of presentation. Always remember one point in GD that you can see over here on your screens flashing before you. Always be loud but never shout. Always be loud but never shout. Your voice should be clear, audible, loud, but it should not seem that you are trying to dominate others in the GD. Because if you're trying to do that, you will be shown the door the very next time, in the very next moment. दरवाजा दिखा दिया जाएगा ऐसे आदमी को. So in that very case, please don't be aggressive in GD. Group discussions में कभी aggression से काम नहीं लिया जाता. Please remember this, guys. So that is what I am trying to say. One thing is about knowledge. Second thing is about presentation, right? And third and the most important thing, be a very good observer in a group discussion. Because there are a lot of things that you may know, but there are many things you may not know. So if somebody else is speaking, you can also incorporate that point in your particular speech, and you can roll it up in your own words, and you can deliver the same, so that it may provide a better impression of yours before the GTO, right? So I hope these basic tips would help you, right? And as we all know that you all are preparing for defense examinations, I wish you all the best for all your preparation and your endeavors. And if you are seeking any kind of guidance regarding anything, please feel free to contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you out at Shield Defense Academy. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.